Matrix, expand our minds and make us all think. How you guys doing this grand morning? We got a rainy day here, so we spent some meditation time and got some things written down for you guys, and hopefully we can expand our minds and get us all thinking and surpass this illusion and get past it. You know, humanity has been raised in theater of illusion, a matrix of mirrors designed to keep us performing roles we never agreed to even play. From the moment we were born, we were told to believe how to behave and, who to become. And we are taught to obey in systems rather than explore the truth. And we are conditioned to chase peace while avoiding the very stillness where peace is born. You know, neuroscience confirms that belief systems physically shape the brain. The neural pathways form in a response to repetition and environmental and emotional imprinting. And when we are taught fear and shame and separation from birth, those become the dominant pathways. You know, our minds default to rejection and all these kinds of crazy things, and the brain becomes wired for survival, not presence. But neuroplasticity proves that we can rewire these systems and reset our brains. See, you're not a prisoner of your programming. Your brain was designed to evolve, and you get to do that. See, quantum physics supports this further. Observer effects reveals that reality is shaped by our consciousness, and what we focus on expands. What we expands becomes form. And this is not mysticism. It is the measurable, repeatable, and scientific. It is fact. And as Plato even wrote in the allegory of the cave, and most live their lives like looking all over and chained to the wall, watching their own shadows dance, and then they believe these shadows to be real, and it scares them. And when one soul escapes and sees the truth, the light, they struggle to go back, but they want to. They want to free others. Humanity is still watching shadows mock the truth tellers. I know some of you mock me, and I don't give a rip, because the cave is our conditioning. And the fire behind us is the false light. The light of manipulation and truth, the real sun, the source, is found outside but within. You know, we're taught like even in nature, that nature's dangerous. Don't go out there. But the wild is to be conquered, but nature doesn't even compete. It harmonizes. I mean, trees don't rush to grow, and rivers don't strive to flow. And the lion, it doesn't ask permission to go hunt. And yet everything in nature thrives without needing validation. Religion or industrial system, nature doesn't need any of that. It's just going to thrive. It doesn't need you to go out there and preach to it. It already knows what's going on. Nature reminds us that you're not separate, that you are made of the same elements as stars and the water and the soil and the sky, and you're not broken. You're unbalanced because you've been disconnected. You were taught to, separate, be caught in screens and fear and all of that things. See, your body is a bioenergetic field, and the earth is an electromagnetic field, and they are meant to co-regulate. So put your feet back in the soil and stop thinking it's dangerous, and don't think you're going to get yourself sick or something like that. Put your feet in the earth, and you'll remember what no textbook ever has taught you. You see, in even ancient agnostic texts, like the Gospel of Thomas, the Yeshua didn't say, "Follow me." He said, "The kingdom is within you and all around you. And split a piece of wood, and I am there. Lift a stone, and you will find me." This was not doctrine of worship to go follow something. It was a call to remember, to realize the divine spark that has always been within you. But see, the truth was too dangerous, and the empires of the system and control, they rewrote the teachings. And they replaced knowing with believing, and replaced union with heresy, and replaced with, the Christ within to a Christ to chase and go find. Good morning. How's it going? Welcome. Glad you're here. See, we were taught to go look in the sky for some external being that was never there for us to find. And see, when truth is God is the breath in your lungs, the fire in your bones, and the love you bury inside all your trauma. Grand risings to you all. See, we are taught to chase happiness, and yet it's always just out of our reach because you can't find it. You're taught to fear our own emotions and hide your anger and hide your grief and don't cry and don't feel. We're taught shame as a tool of control. And we're taught that goodness means obedience. And we're taught that, to thank the external and to blame the external and to ignore the internal. See, this world exhausts you because it was never your world. You're trying to be whole in a system built on fragmentation. So, if you stop running, if you sit with your breath and let the lies fall silent, if you listen to the thunder in your soul and remember that you are not small, then you will find the key that was always within you. See, you're not here to chase peace. You're here to become it. And you're not here to find God. You're here to remember you're it. And you're not broken. You're buried. And it's time to stop digging graves and start rising. How's it going, Risky? You see, the system, it wants you numb. The earth wants you awake. And your soul wants to go home. So turn the key. And step out of these illusions and reclaim the truth and embody your divine. Because that's what we're allowed to do. We're not these little imps that are impossible of shifting everything. We are these magnetic, energetic systems that can't be created nor destroyed, that we've always existed. And therefore, it's about remembering the truth of your existence and knowing that you can change what you've been seeing and experiencing by going within. All right, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for the comments. We don't make any of the comments that don't mean nothing, not necessary. And everybody else, hi. Anyways, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. And make sure you recognize that you're valuable and you matter. And you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Remember that. Peace and love. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.